Hello guys, this is the Kitchen Sessions on the road. I am in Reading tonight. I am at the Hilton in Reading and they have a restaurant. It's called OXBO, and within that restaurant they have their own lager called OXBO Lager. It is 4.6% and you get a pint of it. It's hotel prices, so it is £6.10. They did have a session IPA from Toast, which I was also going to review, but they didn't have any. I'm quite glad really, because that was £6.60 for a 330ml bottle. Not great if you ask me. Bit expensive, and it was only 4.6% itself, so not great. However, what I'm going to do is, as usual, I'm swinging on the chair, sorry guys, I need to keep still, is I'm going to do the usual, have a little bit of a sniff, have a little bit of a taste, show you the beer. Now, I have had a little sip of it for my TikTok video that will be out today, but we will do a proper in-depth review, the proper tasting. So I'm going to show you the beer. This is OXBO Lager from the OXBO restaurant in Hilton Reading. And there is the lager. You can actually see me through it. It's that clear, very golden. We have a nucleated glass. You look at the bubs. We have bubs. They go all the way to the top. And, I'd like to say there was a good head on this when it was poured, but that was the head that I got when it was poured. But because we've got the good bubs, it is keeping it, although it is very small in terms of head. So, very interesting that the restaurant has got its own lager. My very first video that I did was a video, what is it called now? Nakota, which was in Wales, which was from a local brewery. When I got here, I was looking for the beers, and as I said in that video, it had the usuals. It had your Guinness, it had Camden Hells, it had Camden Pale, it had Orchard Pig as the cider. Nice idea, nice cider. So I was thinking, I can't do a review, but then I saw they do this OXBO Lager, and then they did that bottle of the Toast, and I was like, yeah, let's go for that, but didn't quite happen. So the Toast was sold out, but like I said, quite glad, because the price point would have to have been took into consideration for the taste, regardless of whether you're in a hotel or not. £6.60 for a 330ml bottle is, well, it's robbery, to be honest. They should, they could rename this place Dick Turpin's and it wouldn't go wrong. I've just bought this bottle of water from downstairs for £5.50. It's just what happens when you're in hotels. We know they're expensive. However, we're here to do a beer review, not to rant about the price of hotels. So, let's have a taste, or let's have a sniff at first. I've been asked, why do I sniff them? Do I need to? Other beer reviewers do it, and I just do it because I'm following them. So let's have a sniff and let's see what, if anything, I can pick up. I struggle with lagers to really pick up anything else. When you're doing an IPA, like with that Toast, I would have loved to have got the smell of the IPA and, potentially what's in it. This one, because it's their own lager, you can't even pick up anything online in terms of what it's like. So open mind, let's have a sniff and see firstly what we can get. Bit malty. That has got quite a nice smell to it, to be honest. Swiveling again on the chair, apologies. That does smell quite nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to dwell too much on it. I'm now going to have a sup and we'll see how it goes. Cheers. That is a very nice lager. It's got lots of flavour to it. It's actually quite like a German lager. A bit like a Spaten, to be honest. I do quite like that. I just wish that it gave it me, yes, this is a nucleated pint glass, so it's made for lagers, but they had a lot better glasses down there. If it's their own lager, get their own glasses made with OXBO on it. It might have gone in the suitcase, so quite glad they didn't. But, it's a decent lager. It tastes like a German lager. Don't know if that's what they were expecting, because you can't read up on it, because don't know who brews it. It's just pretty nice, and it's... Sorry, I took a sip halfway through then. Yeah, it's very nice. Would I be able to drink a lot of them? Probably not. It's quite gassy. I think after that one, I'm done, to be honest. It is very gassy. Maybe it's because I'm used to drinking things like Off the Perfect Draft and drinking IPAs where they're not as carbonated, and when I drink stuff that is carbonated, it really gets to me these days. But all in all, what would I give it? Probably a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10 for the OXBO Lager from the OXBO restaurant in the Hilton Garden Inn. Not the Hilton Garden Inn, it's the Hilton in Reading. These videos go out unclipped, so you can see it warts and all. I'm not going to carry on because I'm just warbling now, so I'm going to go and finish the rest of that beer, and I will see you on the next one. That is another beer review. Thank you very much, guys. Like, subscribe, share, follow, whatever you do. I'm also now on TikTok, so I will put my handles for that in my bio. And as always, cheers, guys. That is a beer review.